figure out who you are and figure out where you want to go, right? And then constantly redefine that process, redefine that journey, redefine that meaning, right? Where are you going and what is it going to take for you to get there? So
what's up, second point is
there's dirt on my hands.
let me ask you, how would your life be different without any mental roadblocks? Yo, what is happening, legend? Hope you are absolutely amazing. I am sitting here in beautiful Bondi, as you can see around here. I just did my meditation here right now, and yeah, what a beautiful scenery, huh? A bit cloudy today, but the sun will shine later on today. But yeah, I'm feeling truly grateful and blessed that I'm able to do these sort of things, you know. And you know, everything has a price. Everything has a price, and you know, we don't see all the things we gotta sacrifice. We don't look at them, and there's, you know, for some reason sometimes there's no reason for that. But with that said, you know, like, for me personally, and I'm just speaking for myself, and like, you know, the reason why I'm making these videos here, it's most of the time purely for me as well, like for my own therapy, for my own thoughts, to get my own sort of like thinking and my mind out there. So a good little hint for you, like, start producing videos and start talking out, because I'm sitting here for myself right now, but I'm speaking to myself, right? So I just finished my meditation right now, and you know, it's funny to see how things are coming up when you are leaving your usual environment, when you're going different places. Like, things starts to pop up. It's almost like things you're avoiding, things you're not conscious about, things you are just doing on autopilot normally starts to pop up, you know, things you need to clean up, things you need to change. And that was a big part of the trip here for me, is to go away and then really reflect and then see what is happening right now, what has led me to where I am right now, and where do I need to go in the future in order to go to the things I want to do, or what do I need to change in the future to go to the things I want to. The first point on that is just really know what do you want to do. I was meeting up with my clients there yesterday, and we were talking back and forth, you know, had a really good conversation, and you know, we got to the point of like seeing how he's been growing and how he's been, you know, achieving new things, becomes more self-aware, confidence, all these sort of things. And I said to him, mate, look around here. Majority of the people don't have goals, don't have a view on where they want to go. They might have thoughts about, okay, they want to start a family, they want to buy a house, and you know, they might get a new job, they want to get a new job, and that's it. Which is completely fine. There's no right or wrong in this thing here. But if you want some extraordinary results, you gotta do and think extraordinary things. You gotta think differently, right? So you gotta be clear about who you are, who you want to become, and on these layers, there's so many different things that lays in there to become aware of, to unpeel, to unpack. And it's a lifelong journey, but you better start young. You better start now to start becoming curious about who you are and what you want to do with your life. Coming up here, you know, kind of like opens up for a lot of things, and it's been some challenging, obviously challenging time for a lot of us, you know, but it's not because COVID and so have hit me in regards to that. It's just for me to change my environment now. But you know, running a business and working with people every single day definitely has its challenges. And it's just a never-ending process, right? It's a never-ending process because it's dealing with issues, it's helping out people, it's constant back and forward and these sort of thing. And when you grow a business, like, you're dealing with lots of dissatisfaction, lots of defeat, lots of target, lots of goals you're not hitting every single day, right? I better take you with me for a walk here. So for me, coming up here, having had a lot of things, there's sort of like been challenging, right? It really puts in perspective. And I had, you know, just this morning here right now, had, you know, 3, 4, 5 things I had to deal with, like at 6 a.m. And normally, if you know me, I don't do any sort of like work-related things in the morning. I always look after myself first to get myself right, but I had to deal with some things, and things has to be adjusted and changed, and you know, just lots of things, right? These sort of things, whatever you do in your life, if you're running a business, you know what I'm talking about. You know there's a lot of ups and downs. But in general in life, think about whatever something happens to you, it might be fucking tough, it might be frustrating in the moment, but if you can sit down and kind of like get out and away from yourself there, and then think about what have you been doing so far to get to the point to where you are right now? What have you been doing to get to the point to where you are right now? Because you've been doing things every single day, you've been doing every single week, every single month, you've been doing things for years, right? To get to where you are today. So the little block in the road right now is just a bump, it's just part of the journey, right? It's supposed to be there. It's supposed to be there to teach you something, right? Because maybe it's time for you to change something you've been doing. Maybe it's time for you to change up in your relationship, change up in your career, change up in your life, change up where you live, change up in your thoughts. Maybe it's time for you to make a decision of never anymore. Enough is enough. Change the way you're thinking. Change your targets. Because when you start changing your targets, that's back to the story with my clients, we're talking about goals. When you're changing the targets of what you want in your life, new problems will occur, but you're also going through a lot of the things, a lot of the small things that you've been dealing with every single day, and every single, like the thought process that you're thinking is an issue every single day and what you need to solve in order to get to there. If you just change that target, right? Blow it up, go further out, think differently. These small problems you might have right now might be innocent, might not even be there, right? It's good. You gotta get away. Like, you gotta get away, and you know, I'm very blessed, very blessed that I can be in a beautiful country like Australia, where we got so much beautiful nature. Like, look at these rocks and stuff over there. Like, that's absolutely amazing. Right? Imagine living up there, having this place, wild cliffs, ocean, water. You gotta get away, right? And then you gotta be disciplined with yourself. Take time out and be disciplined with yourself. And discipline with yourself meaning doing nothing. Sit and be good with yourself. Fall in love with the process of looking after yourself. Keep it light. When things happen to you, when defeat happens to you, keep it light, right? Get away from yourself. See things in perspective of, like, you know, for example, for me, it could be, okay, losing 3 deals all in one, 4 deals all in one, contracts I've signed, and I'm like, yes, we're gonna rock and roll, and I'm losing them, boom, straight. That could be an instant defeat for me, and I'm like, fuck, what am I gonna do? And like, oh, this is not working, and like, what am I doing wrong? And blah, blah, blah. Go up and look at it for perspective thing. What is the goal? Where do you want? Where are you trying to go? Right? Where are you trying to go? Because these lost 4 deals, well, you lost deals before, right? You lost something in your life before, and you're still where you are today, and you're better today, right? Right? Just put it into perspective. Would you want to be where you were 4 years ago, right? Or will you want to go to where you're going right now and have these defeats and these things happening to you? Of course, you're growing, you're learning, and you're going in a new direction, right? So